Hi everybody, welcome back to Starseed Dragon channel. We are going over the Cat Tarot, and this video is covering the Suit of Cups. And the book says, the Suit of Cups, sometimes called chalices or hearts, is all about the element water, represented here by dishes and bowls. Think flow. Our emotions, our spiritual needs, our psychic adventures. Cups encompass our relationships and our souls. Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a very gift of life with water representing, how we are connected to everything around us, with the greatest abundance symbolizing that of the ocean. The ace always brings us the representative element in its purest form. Upright. Your bowl spilleth over. New beginnings take center stage. And while this can serve you just as well in your day-to-day life, its true calling is in matters of the heart. The water lilies in the background symbolize good things coming from dark growth. Think good thoughts, big love, healing, and spiritual growth. Reversed. Let me see. Oh, sorry, I knocked that. Okay. I just want to make sure it's in the frame. Okay, there we go. Reversed. Sadly, the reversed Ace of Cups brings heartbreak, a lost sense of spirituality, empty feelings, and empty bowls. But there's room for learning. Be willing to look inward to explore your own insecurities and self-doubt, and keep an eye on people making outsized emotional demands on you. Okay. Okay, here we go with the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. What is better than the joining of two souls? This card is about unions and partnerships of all sorts. Upright. Looks like someone's going to be sharing their water bowl soon. It could be a new romance or just the realization of balance, harmony, peace, and partnership in other areas. Domestic bliss Our domestic bliss is in the stars for you. Lap cuddles, treats, and a whole lot of purring. You may even find yourself letting bygones be bygones in a troubled relationship. Reversed. Things aren't looking quite so rosy. The good news is that you have solid instincts and you should trust them. If something smells like old fish to you, there's a reason for that. You can still work slowly, cautiously rekindle a connection. Aww. Three of Cups. 3 is a magic number, the number of the balance between strength, justice, and temperance. This card can be about all those good things and more. Upright. Who doesn't love a good celebration? A display of abundance, with drinks spilling over and too many treats to eat in good conscience. Go ahead. The time to indulge is now. Keep it lighthearted and filled with love. Don't be afraid to show off your hidden talents. Enjoy being both independent and part of a group. Reversed. Someone's been hitting the water bowl a tad too hard. That flirtation or indulgence has crossed the line. Now everyone's in a tizzy and relationships are falling out because of bad communication and even worse understanding. Take a moment to reassess and reconnect. Four of Cups. Little fishy balls. Oh. Four of Cups. Ever wonder if you're legitimately bored and restless, or if you should be content with what's in front of you? What's this cup? What's in it? Should I take it? What about that one? So many options. Upright. Love can be annoying. No wonder you're disillusioned. You've been hurt in the past, and those high standards of yours, whether they are for self-protection or you're just being finicky, if you don't lower the bar a little, you might miss something right in front of you. Open up, take a risk. Reverse. More dissatisfaction, more and you. No need to knock over the food bowl. This limbo is merely a temporary state. Think creatively. New tactics and approaches will bring more options. Oops. Okay. Next up is the Five of Cups. Five of Cups, a warning. There may be loss, sorrow, departure, or spiritual exhaustion, but rest assured all is not lost. Upright. It's hard not to focus on our empty bowls. There may be some confusion, endings, or disappointments on the horizon. Perhaps it's time for a change of scenery, especially if it puts some distance between you and those causing you anguish. There is no turning back, but you'll move on. A bridge in the distance is a good sign, leading you to where you're supposed to be. Friends and family may provide fresh bowls and help you move forward. Reversed. It looks like it's onward and upward from here on out. Healing is close at hand. Get out in the world for a little fresh air and a change of perspective. Pick up the pieces, reemerge. It's a good time to start a new project or relationship. Next up, Six of Cups. Oh, look at the little baby in the bowl. Okay, Six of Cups. Youthful kitten-like innocence is front and center. Happy childhood memories abound. Upright. Perhaps you're reconnecting with your inner kitten or with actual kittens. Either way, good things from the past are coming up for you. Maybe it's a good time to laze in a ray of sunshine with an old pal. Spend quality time teaching a young one how to keep their food inside the bowl, as opposed to, say, sitting in it. Whatever is on the horizon, it's a happy times ahead. Reversed. You might be looking at life through a rose-tinted bowl. Let the past stay where it is. You've outgrown both the things and people that used to define you. Okay. Next up. Seven of Cups. Having options always seems like a good thing, doesn't it? Think carefully and look deep inside before making choices. Note the fish here, which represent a deep dive into one's soul, focusing on introspection and an almost sonar-like instinct to make good choices for yourself. Upright. Sometimes in life, it's not always clear what's reality and what's fantasy. You have a number of different paths ahead of you. Don't rush into a choice. The last thing you want is to pick a bowl and find it filled with less tasty treats. You're known for your instincts. Trust them. Reversed. The choice in front of you may be overwhelming, but it's not as bad as you imagine. Take note of extreme emotions and make sure that you're being honest in how you appraise your options. See things for what they are and stay out of the drama. Next up, The Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Not everything in life is about material or physical possessions. Do some seeking, figure out what it is you want in life, and reach for something meaningful. Upright. You might be feeling reckless lately, even disappointed, but it's time to go with the flow or move on to the next faucet. What you're seeking is already available to you and much more accessible than you may think. Use your feelings as motivation and do something. Reversed. Time to turn off the faucet and take a long, hard look at yourself. It isn't easy to examine our feelings of disappointment, of simply not having attained enough, but clinging to the past isn't serving you either. You'll know when it's the right time to take action. Aww. Nine of Cups. Fulfilled wishes and perhaps bellies are on your horizon. Upright. The Nine of Cups is sometimes called the wish card, and it foretells a dream coming true and abundance of joy, hope, gratitude, love. Growing intimacy may bring a new partner to your food bowl, regardless of the form it takes. It's well-deserved and will bring great contentment. Reversed. It's okay to want fulfillment and happiness, but maybe it's time to take a few hours off from ego and narcissism to reconnect to emotionally instead of seeking. Step back from the bowls. Self-care would be a really great idea now. Aw, look at that little kitty face. 10 of Cups. Let's face it, 10 cups is a lot for one alone. The alignment of beautiful bowls can be a protective barrier above your head or sometimes to keep an eye on. The prettiest bowls still hurt when they tumble. Upright. The sight of the rainbow means an end to hard times, especially where family is concerned. There's great happiness ahead. Think togetherness and not competition. Not a bad time to think about buying a new home either. Just make sure it has lots of big windows that let in rays of sunshine. Reversed. Those towering, colorful rewards might actually be standing in the way of true happiness. Don't ignore the potential for problems. Hash it out once and for all and make sure everything is sturdy and authentic. Concerns won't go away on their own. Nice. Okay, Page of Cups. As usual, the page brings in a youthful perspective, but he is still willing to take a good look at his reflection in order to understand his true feelings. Upright. As determined and studious as he may sometimes seem, make no mistake, the page is also fun and young at heart. Note the lilies symbolizing the freshness and innocence of youth. He can relax and take the time to gaze deeply into his feelings and motives, or whatever needs gazing into. This card is a sign that it's a good time to start a new creative endeavor, although it doesn't have to involve getting your head wet. Reversed. Upside down, that kittenish energy can spell frustration and immaturity. There's a little too much drinking out of the toilet and not nearly enough responsibility happening. It's time to pull it together and get down to whatever you're avoiding. Okay, Knight of Cups. Knights show up when there is a declaration to be made. The Knight of Cups invites you to look at your beliefs and goals to figure out if you're on the right path. Upright. Owls symbolize wisdom, so take a good hard look into the wisdom that surrounds you. Maybe not too hard. Nothing is less wise than getting one's head stuck in a flower pot. Through imagination and knowledge, you can find your own true path. Emotions reign. Let them. And don't be so quick to judge others while you're on this journey. Reversed. Sadly, this night brings news of disappointment, of unfulfilled dreams, and dashed hopes. Your emotions have led you a place you can't get unstuck from. Be on the lookout for someone who is not as they appear. Nobody needs the manipulation, jealousy, or drama. Oh, such a pretty kitty. Next card, Queen of Cups. Regal to the core, the Queen demands your respect. She exemplifies love and kindness, but she's also intuitive about emotional security. Upright, the Queen of Cups may symbolize you or someone in your life. Roses bring love and blessings, and positive influence abound. You are in your comfort zone, filled with comfort, love, and kindness. This time calls for compassion and a special emphasis on self-care. Reversed, emotional insecurity is never pretty, no matter how it manifests. Jealousy, obsession, or obstinacy. Have you noticed your claws out lately? A little hissing? Take stock. Make sure you're not angling for your own way. Make sure you're not angling for your own way all the time. Put the needs of others first for a while, and don't keep the entire countertop to yourself. Okay. Last card in the suit of cups is the beautiful King of Cups. How pretty is that? Oh, he's got dolphins in the background. Okay, King of Cups. The King of Cups represents dignity, structure, order, and authority. He may be charismatic, but he also has his mercurial side. Upright. The King of Cups seems to have it all. He's warm, charming, wise, and sensitive. He's not afraid of intimacy or commitment, as the anchor shows us here, and he likes a good lap cuddle as much as anybody. But he is also a master of self-discipline, so be prepared to give him a little space. He is deeply connected to the water, the dolphins on the wall representing his instincts for what lies deep beneath the surface. Trust that kindness and generosity are the key to setting sail. Reversed. Your need for control can lead you to emotional vulnerability, which in turn can lead to behavior that runs the full gamut, from volatile to downright destructive. Use caution. Protect yourself from your own shortcomings. Nice. Okay, and that does it for the suit of cups. If this deck is resonating with you, there is an affiliate link in the description box below if you'd like to go and purchase them for yourselves. Our next suit that we're going to go over in the next video will be the Suit of Swords. I hope to see you on that video. I would like for you to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.